people. You cannot keep trying to wield people's fucking energy and time. You can't. God himself made he gave us the free will. That's the biggest blessing of all. Free will power. Free will power. To try to manipulate someone else and control someone else in the wrong way, to try to wield that power in the wrong way, makes you evil. It makes you that, you know what I'm saying? We all his creations, but not all of us his children. This is how you determine who you are. You can't keep saying I ain't no bad person because I ain't killed no. You can't suck the life out of people. You can't stop a person from creating their mission. You can't go around causing chaos. Or I like to argue. For some reason, I like to cause bullshit and keep up shit and cause like that lets you know who the fuck you are. But why? You know what I'm saying? Why? Man, look, it's time that we get ourselves together. This shit don't make no motherfucking sense, bro. It don't make no sense. And for those and to those. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Who thought that they can wield Alice with some bullshit? No, baby. No. You can't stop what God has for me. Nobody can. Not even me. See, my mission is my mission. Look, y'all. I almost had a wreck last night. But people almost get into accidents all the time. This wreck was so fucking peculiar. As I say, I'm going to say that because while I'm driving, see, the people in front of me didn't have no brake lights. He had one light, but that motherfucker did. It just was on. It don't, you hit the brakes, it don't be no brake light. So I didn't know he had stopped. I'm praying. I'm actually praying, I'm talking, I'm saying, I'm like, whatever people feel that they got for me is not for me. They can have all that back because I serve the one true God. And right when I said I serve the one true God, man, listen, I had to hit the brakes. It all happened at the same time. Like I serve the one true God. And like I had to go into ongoing traffic. But it's like I was finna get ready. The ongoing traffic was finna hit me. But it was such a miracle, y'all. Like when I said the one true living God, like I serve the one true living God, period. That other car was like, you know what I'm saying? Like the way it stopped, as if it had been there and it seen a stop sign. Like I didn't even hear its car squirting, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever the name is or whatever, just mine. Man, I'm like, and the people who didn't have the brake light, I almost hit them. You would think that they would have been mad. You know, people be mad on this, that, and the third. Man, there were 4 people in that car. When I drove past, all of them faces was hanging down like, damn, man, we got to get this shit fixed. So apparently that wasn't they first. I wasn't the only one that I almost hit their ass, apparently. But I'm just saying all this to say, sometimes you got to start all over, brand new. That means even people. And my bad, y'all. I feel it. This is damn lip gloss. I feel it on my lip. But even with people, sometimes you have to start all over. That's even dealing with people. And see, it's one thing that you should always do when you have to start over. You should have to question yourself and question people. Question, are you for people's good or for people bad? Question, have you been good in people's life or have you been bad? Now this is going to show you. Everybody that I've left and exited out of my life still wants me to be a part of this. Some of them mad because they're doing this shit because I chose not to be. Calm as a motherfucker. Calm as a bitch, but only when fucked with. These same people I was giving bread sandwiches to, they chose to give me breadcrumbs. It had whole loads of breads behind their back. You heard me? So I decided to give them what they was giving me back. That's your plate. You eat from your plate, I'm going to eat from mine. And see, these motherfuckers tried to starve me just by handing me breadcrumbs. Meaning they might be trying to starve you. It doesn't even matter. What I'm saying is, you know who you are. You know whose you are. You know whether you're a good person or not. See, I ain't anybody on my, anybody who fucking know me, I'm not of this world. And some people mad about this shit. When all they can do is they can choose not to be of this world too, I think. Because it's either in you or it's not. My thing is, it's not my problem. Stay out of my way. Stop hating. Stop trying to, all this bullshit. Talking about some, and then the rumors of causing all type of shit. And it started out with them talking about me putting my baby out. All this shit was trying to, rumors of this, that, and the other. Then these same motherfuckers told me over and over, you gonna lose your mind. You gonna lose your mind if you stay in Memphis. No, I'll tell you what. You don't think I know that you up on some shit? Now you gonna lose your mind before I lose mine. God said his children should always have sound mind. And I don't hold myself title to this shit. You know how many places I done had? You know how many places I done lost? Some people getting new houses and apartments right now. Some people moving today. Some people getting put out today. Guess what? You keep going. You keep doing this shit. You do not attach this shit to you. You are to give and receive. Now the thing is, now once you get it, yeah, you are supposed to stay above. But see, this is a big change in this Scorpion life, in this Scorpio life. I've been an eagle and a phoenix. I decided not to be a scorpion. I will be blessed for that. I'm not going to fight fire with fire. I'm going to run crying to my Father. Like I always do. Period. People, she over there doing magic. No, baby. No, she don't. She don't wilt other people's will. She's too busy trying to do what she got to do for her. Because I can read numbers. Numbers mean something. Numbers mean more than just numbers. Everything is hell. There's not nothing that's in this world that you can mix without, that numbers don't go with. You know what I'm saying? Like if you got a car, you got one car. You know what I'm saying? If you got a house, you got one house. Or 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what I'm saying? You need numbers for every fucking thing. You either got some. Now, how much is that sum? How many of them sum do you got? Or you either got none. Now that you have none, did you have some? Because if you did have some, now you got to subtract. You know what I'm saying? Numbers is within everything. You can't leave that shit out. And they mean more than what just adding, subtracting, dividing. Man, listen. They mean more than what people think they mean. Period. Same thing with the colors. Everything has a meaning. Same thing with the animals. Same thing with the people, the type of spirit and the being that you are. There's a Holy Spirit and there's a regular spirit. Some people just be like, spirit says. If they ain't gonna tell you which spirit said, you determine which spirit said. Listen to what they saying and decide whether what they saying is wicked as fuck, or what they saying got sneaky, or what they saying is the truth. You know what I'm saying? Or is it pure? That's when your gift of discernment come in. Period. To all my people who may be going through something. Now here's the thing. A lot of y'all might be like, that was just so simple. Why don't you just get a job and do this, that, and third? I was about to do that. $15 an hour. I'm still gonna do that. That's what the Lord got for me, plan. All that. It is simple. But when you gotta go through, and when you got something, when I tell you, the good Lord blessed me with a gift to help save 45 to 55% of the world's pollution. Right when I was blessed with this gift, I started telling people about it. Now, this is over $1 billion, $1 trillion industry. And he's giving me the view, the plans to actually do these things. I started telling some of everybody. These people start ganging up against me. Who does she think she is? Y'all know she voodoo. Just a bunch of shit. But it's all good. Motherfuckers even went to magic and voodoo and high priestess gang, got in coats and shit. Y'all listen, I'm telling you, I didn't believe the shit myself, but proof and evidence been found, been sought after, seen, shown, all type of shit. Look, I'm gonna tell you how. People like, how you get proof? I'm gonna tell you how. I'm finna tell you the story about the person who tried to put the X pill in my drink. on the same counter that he was putting the X pill in my drink. 2 nights before that, I'm chopping up lettuce, getting ready to make up tacos. But I got a strong presence over me that's saying somebody putting something in the food. Now I get the question to myself because I'm confused. This energy so fucking strong. I'm so confused. I'm like, God, I would never do nothing like that. That ain't me. Like, I would never. I'm confused. Like, I'm like, why? What? And it hit me, girl, stop ever trying to make everything about you. It ain't about you. You picking up somebody else. So I started praying, Lord God, whoever this is, watch over them. Pray for them. Don't let nobody be, Lord. I just instantly started praying, and I'm like, I can't do nothing about it. Let me finish making these tacos. 2 days later, y'all, everything was going good. I thought everything was going good. That night before, I had made them bubble bath with the candlelights and the white rose petals, all that bullshit or whatever, and got in the tub with them or whatever. We did our thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, all type of shit. Got the tub, did our thing, whatever type of shit. The next day we got up, went riding around places or whatever, went to the store to go get some drinks or whatever, however. While he was in the kitchen mixing up the drinks, he was like, baby, go in there and relax. I just want you to relax all day. As I get ready to turn out that kitchen, God said, don't you leave that kitchen. God, my angels, my higher self, I don't know. Jesus could have said it. I don't know. Somebody said, and yes, I do believe in the Messiah. I don't know what name he go under, but I do know he exists. Whew, thank you, Lord. All right. So let me finish. Said, don't leave the kitchen. So the verse, I was like, I don't want to go in the room. Now why all of a sudden you want me to go in the room? Mind you, I told this person I always want to be under me. So I was like, also all of a sudden now today you don't want, something told me, I ain't gonna even lie, I don't know if it was to hire me, I don't know, I got a voice in my head that said reverse what he's trying to do. All day he wanted to be under you. He didn't want to let your time go. So ask him now, why is it that we back at the house and you finna make these drinks? Why all of a sudden that I can't be in the kitchen with you? Why you wanna let my time go? Alright, so I asked that shit. He was like, well baby, you can stay in here then, you stay in here with woo. So he was like, I'm finna go to the bathroom and wash my hands. He go to the bathroom and he wash his hands. He come back with a napkin. I'm putting the strawberries in. Now we making my drink. He gonna drink something else with some other type of fruit. I'm finna do a strawberry daiquiri. So he's making my drink or whatever. Why he like, you gotta push it down at the bottom. Then he dropped the pill in there. I see something green. I put it out. I'm like, what's this? What? How did I get in there? Babe, I don't know. I ain't. So right then and there, I'm like, look. Lying to me only gonna make this shit worse. I respect the truth more than I respect anything. Now I'm gonna still be mad at the truth, but I respect it more. Because when the truth follow a lie, that's when that shit hurt the worst. That's when that shit scars and hurt the worst, because you gave that person the opportunity to give you the truth. And the longer they hold that motherfucking lie, oh my gosh, the deeper that shit gets. Like, you've been holding this lie how long? You've been fake for how long? You know what I'm saying? So, oh Lord, yes, I respect the truth. I respect it. I respect it even when I don't want it. You feel me? When I don't want that to be the truth, I respect it. And if I'm in the same household with you and we going to sleep, don't let the truth come from on the outside of this motherfucking door. That's something I've always taught my children. We have lived by that. If I go to this school and they tell me something about my child that I don't know about my child, oh, we finna have some problems. Because my child better get telling me about my child before somebody else do. We sleep in the same house together. We wake up in the same house together. We kick it. We eat meals. Like, how the fuck somebody who don't do all this shit know about, you know what I'm saying? And that's the same thing with my mate. If we in the bed, like, how the fuck? See, when shit like that happens, but he came and gave me the truth. It's just that he knocked so much fucking respect down because what you tried to do, you didn't do it for me. You did it for you. Because if you had did it for me, all of these things that you sending and giving me and all that shit, that would have been gave to me before you tried to make the move that you fucking tried to make. Feel what I'm saying? All I'm saying, y'all, is, like right now, I could be at a hotel room. I was at a hotel room. And you know your true friends. You know the people that's really there. You don't want to bother them with your problems. Because your real friends gonna be in your shit. Like, I don't get your motherfucker. I don't give a fuck what you going through. You don't get your ass out that hotel room. Woo-woo. So that's why I try not to let people that I really care about and that I know they got my back. But this time I needed to save my money. So I called a friend. Man, listen. Who's for you, be for you. It's gonna show throughout all of it. Anybody that's ever, even is this what they repeatedly do, if they repeatedly talk about you, if they repeatedly use you, if they repeatedly throw your name in the mud, lie on you, cheat on you, love you, if people continue to fucking love you in a toxic way, I don't care who these people are to you. This is what God meant when he said sometimes you got to cut their left arm off, sometimes you got to cut their right leg off, shit like that. This is what he meant by that. Because see, you're no longer a body. If that leg is working against the body, it is no longer part of that body. He's speaking of that in people form as well. People are like, oh, well, that's my sister, that's my cousin, that's my mama, that's my brother, that's my sister, that's my grandmama, that's my uncle, that's my girlfriend, boyfriend. Who gives a care? Ask yourself, how many times have they did this to you? Was these people to you when they was doing this shit to you? I rest my case. And the crazy part about it, it hurts to get rid of a limb. Meaning that it's gonna hurt. Sometimes a prosthetic is better than nothing. And that's sad. Not saying that your life gonna be prosthetic, not saying that my life gonna, not saying that. We're not speaking that, we're not saying none of that. What I'm saying is, when you get rid of the people who don't mean you any good, God bless you with those who do. You got to remove all that badass food off your plate, all that spoiled ass food off your plate before he placed something good on there for you to eat. Because if he placed something good on there for you to eat, on top of that nasty ass spoiled ass food, it's gonna contaminate that too. Everybody ain't meant to go with you. Please don't learn the hard way. And then sometimes, like when you got a hard day, oh Lord, everything went down in me when I thought that cause I made these people like to send them my word on the people that I contacted or contacted me, and you know what I'm saying? So I made these people my circle. When I found out or realized that my circle, even people I call to tell ideas to, they'll call another person that they know not to tell a fucking idea to. You know what I'm saying? Because this person talked to everybody, or this person try to do outdo. Like, I don't care. I let a lot of people in, and a lot of people show me their true colors. Honestly, I don't know about nobody else. What the fuck I'm gonna do with $1 billion? What the fuck I'm gonna do with $1 million? All you doing is gaining this shit. This shit changes you. You don't let something that man can make with his hands change you. Especially when they making what they make with their hands. It comes from what God has already created and made for them to, you know what I'm saying? Money is made to be made. Everything that people create, come up with, invent, it already fucking existed. All they did was take a piece of this and a piece of that. God created and made all of this. None of it is ours. We ain't even ours. We call them free will, though. That's the good thing about it. That's what separates and makes us ours. We choose. Because any love that's wielded is not love. And God is so brilliant, man. He, she, it don't matter what you, the one and only, over the universe, the whole world. I don't care who you. So see, you can't take no little one being and apply that to, no. People are always trying to make that. Power does not make you a god. Magic does not make you a god. It doesn't. See, righteous judgment, righteous living, righteous knowledge, righteous wisdom, righteous education, righteous spirituality, righteous doing. All of these things, what makes you clear and even good enough to be in the same, not in the same, no Lord, I'm not even saying the same, but on the vibration of the creators. Because it purifies the right. It's righteous. It's right. It purifies. It makes you on a higher vibration. You feel what I'm saying? To where you're not on lower levels. That's how you become closer to God. That's how you show the God that's within you. You know what I'm saying? You want to be labeled a God, show the God that's within you. Because if you showing that wicked one, if you showing how low you can get, how manipulative you can get, how fucking low down you can get, then the only God you trying to be like is the lower level. You know what I'm saying? And that ain't no God. Look, we all capable of doing the same things. Behold, man has become good and evil. It's how you wield your power that makes you who you are. You get mad, do you get vengeful? Or do you sit down and figure out where you was wrong at? Because you can't change the other person wrong. And you can go after trying to, you know what I'm saying, be vengeful and show them they wrong, this, that. No, you just remove yourself from their equation. Period. And see your wrong. And allow them to see they wrong. That's all you can do. Period. Now you can't want, no, my bad, you can go the other route, but that shit only gonna bring back. It's only gonna bring back what you do not want. Excuse me. People feel they can dish out shit, but don't want to receive what they take in. What they dish out. They don't want to take in what they dish out. That's not so. When life is the figure eight, it is the figure eight. That's not so. What goes around comes around. What goes up comes down. Meaning, you take that 8, you can put it like this. What's up at the top of that 8 is gonna come down, and what's at the bottom gonna go back up. You can take it to the side, and it's still gonna rejuvenate back and forward. That's what it does. That's what this is life. You feel me? We're showing this shit every day. Does not fall come all the time? Does not the leaves leave? Does not the trees and the animals hibernate for the winter so the springtime everything can be made new? Like, it's the cycle of life. This is what happens. Why do people think we are so much different? All this shit is connected together. It's connected together. Who are you in people's life? Because understand, good energy, you got to protect your good energy. Because a lot of bad motherfuckers want to corrupt you. I think a lot of people thought that if they do this and do that, some people thought, well, why she ain't fighting back? But I am. I'm crying to my father. I'm crying to my ancestors. I'm crying out, Lord, get them off of me. All I want to do is help people. See, when you sit down and you seriously, really sit down and ask yourself what you want out of life,